Danny, we already started! You idiot.
Well, Tyler has a nice
One.
one coming in here.
Oh my god. We count down, then 45 seconds later, oh, we're going? I said to start.
There you go.
You had yourself deafened on Discord or something. Anyway,
Well,
Tyler just finished hole 2.
it's a good thing that we have separate timers for them.
Yeah. Danny got rough wind on hole 1.
Yeah, really off to the side there.
Alright, you know what? I'm just gonna put on Tyler's audio.
Yeah, and so Tyler doing his strat that almost screwed him over in his last match, going off to the side, taking it safe, but you can still get into the OB.
Danny not wasting any time. He's gonna drive her into the bunker, then driver chip. Nice birdie. Not wasting any time at all.
Tyler pretty close here, going with a birdie on 3. Going into 4. In decent time, I mean like a 149. It could be a lot better, but still really good.
Yeah. Danny making it onto the island. He's getting some pretty tough wind.
Yeah, Tyler overshooting for a little bit, but it seems to be fine. He can probably put this in.
Danny, he might have a bit of trouble putting this in, but oh, he makes it right away. God, right now he's had about a perfect beginner.
Yeah, 139. He's about 10 seconds ahead of Tyler, even though Tyler's video's farther ahead. And Tyler on 5, putting it in a pretty nice spot as long as he doesn't get it into the trees.
Tyler going straight for the driver chip. He's not going safe this time around. He knows that the stakes are higher.
He knows in order to beat Danny, he's going to have to play it risky. Because even though Danny started like almost a full minute behind, they're almost on the same. They're about 1 hole apart.
Ooh, that's not good for Tyler. He didn't hit it high enough to get the bunker shot.
And that will cost him, and Danny should be able to capitalize on that pretty well. The next driver, however, was pretty useful for Tyler there. Put him in right by the hole. Danny a little ways out.
Alright, Tyler's been having a bit of trouble with hole 7 if you've watched the other matches today.
Yeah.
But he makes it through. He doesn't go for the through the trees strat. Just goes safely. Danny doing very well this. In my opinion, this shows like the skill difference between these two. Like, even though Danny started about a minute behind, like you said, they're only like a hole apart now.
Yeah.
So it just shows like how well Danny could just work with what he's given.
And Tyler going for the give up again on hole 8. We saw this many times in the Francesco, where the only time he didn't give up, he ended up Danny almost making it over there.
Ooh, Danny missing a putt. That's not gonna be good for him.
It might be bad for him, but it's really good for Tyler.
Danny has been... His score's been pretty much perfect up until that point. That's definitely where Tyler can close it in. Ooh. I think he overshot it. Yeah, he did. That driver shot. Oh no. Tyler missing that driver chip. He's going for it again. Oh no.
Yeah, I would keep it really safe here.
that's definitely how Danny's gonna win this.
So Tyler
Not
could have probably got in about like a 5:17 or so.
Tyler not giving up. He's going for it all the way.
Danny having to go the long way, so this could have really helped Tyler if he just took it safe.
Okay. Tyler with the 546. I don't know what Danny did with that previous wedge shot.
Put it a little closer, maybe.
Anyway, Danny looks like he's gonna take it home in the first round.
Yeah.
If Tyler just played it safe on the last shot instead of kept going for the chip.
Yeah, Tyler would have made took game 1. With Danny coming in 524 to 525. So yeah, Danny picking up game 1. Tyler could have really took game 1 by a good 8 seconds, but he played hole 9 very risky, and it cost him.
Anyway, we're gonna get ready for the next game. Yeah, just like 10 said in the chat, that was pretty much the definition of a throw there. CMDR, can you hear me fine on Discord?
Yeah, I can hear you fine. It might have been just Danny having some issues. It might be smarter to...
G-Land is muted. Well, unmute me.
So with match 1 down, Danny surprisingly picking up the win. Tyler could have definitely done that, but he just kind of played a little cocky. Must be the Canadian side of him coming out or something.
Alright, CMDR, do you want to do the countdown since, like, apparently Danny is having some weird Discord issues? I don't know.
Sure, I can do the countdown.
I'm pretty sure.
Okay, ready?
I'm pretty sure he's making this story up or whatever. Oh, he can hear us now.
Okay, you can do the countdown again if you want.
Oh, okay. Alright. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! And we're off again.
Game 2. This is a little more even now that Danny remembers how to start a game.
There we go. This time Danny's like 3 seconds ahead of Tyler's video.
Nice shot!
Good first shot by Danny. Tyler having interesting wind.
Both of them get some decently heavy wind. Danny getting the lesser. Danny with the clean birdie on hole 1.
Tyler's going to have to make this putt count. He's definitely going to be behind coming out of here. And yeah, that missed putt. That's going to put Danny ahead by 1 stroke.
Danny still getting these really fast holes. Looking to get a good beginner. And Tyler also making it in with the driver. But he's going to be behind because he got the par on hole 1.
Yeah. 1 stroke behind Danny going for his island. He almost always gets this island. That's good.
Ooh. That's not good for Tyler with that wind and he's on the rough of the island.
Yeah. At least he still landed on the island.
Yeah.
It was a risky play by him to try and go for it for the first time in the past 2 matches at least. And Danny getting the eagle, a 135 beginner. 4 seconds faster than last time.
Danny getting into the bunker, I don't know if that was intentional. I know he's been going for like some really fast bunker strats with hole 4. But
Yeah,
doesn't look like
he misses it here.
doesn't look like that worked in his favor much.
Yeah, some of the players, I know Danny does, 10 sometimes goes into that bunker. It works sometimes depending on the wind and the pin location, however, it did not pan out for Danny this go around. Tyler needs to make this putt also, as he does.
Oh, Danny completely overshooting that. That's definitely gonna help Tyler close the gap between them.
Yeah, that's exactly what Tyler wants to see, is Danny overshooting things, Danny, you know,
It's messing up in
overjudging
general.
these shots.
Good birdie.
This
Tyler
could
with a
be
really nice hole.
it's gonna be a difficult putt for Tyler to make. Oh, if he made that, he would have been like really close to Danny.
Yeah, that probably would have evened them up maybe about 2 or 3 seconds apart. Danny taking some time here.
Oh,
He's still gonna put her in the river.
Danny hits the rock, but still getting on. Gonna go for driver. Makes it. Oh, ooh.
Chip in.
Tyler missing again.
Again, Tyler with this most of the time it was hole 7 that was giving Tyler issues, and this time hole 6 has been the bane for Tyler
Nice
this
shot.
match so far. And speaking of bane, hole 7 turning Danny
Oh,
into kind of a fool.
if Tyler can make this, then he'll definitely be ahead by quite a bit.
Yeah,
If he can. Oh, he's not going for driver. That would have been really risky. Probably doesn't want to go for driver chip after his incident with hole 9.
yeah,
But now they're really
But-
close.
yeah.
With Danny messing up hard.
Yeah, that hole 7 was really bad for Danny, and now Tyler
Ooh.
might be dead even with him.
Tyler not going for give up. He knows that'll. He probably knows that will definitely put him behind Danny quite a bit.
Yeah, Danny's pretty close, but that was kind of a really strong shot by Tyler there. Of course, Danny kind of similar
No.
positioning.
Sorry, I'm reacting to this, but
Nice par.
I'm reacting hard because like I kind of want Tyler to win.
Both they are super close. Danny putting it in. Tyler's about 3 seconds ahead, even though the videos are pretty in sync. So it's all going to depend on this hole 9. Who has the better wind?
Oh, Danny has to go.
Danny just going straight.
Yeah.
This is exactly what Tyler wants to see. If he could not do what he did last match and play this pretty nice, he might pull it off.
He's on the green unless Danny goes for driver. He doesn't. Danny goes for the putt. Oh, he misses. Tyler has to make it. Oh! Tyler taking home the victory for game 2.
Canada. It came down to the final putt, and Canada is going to come up top. 528 to 535.
Canada is non-existent country is gonna tie with Garbage Island in the ocean.
Yeah, Tyler talking about how being 2-0 out right now would be really nice, but that's not going to be the case.
think the pressure just really got to Danny this round. That round.
Yeah, that hole 7 killed him right there.
Alright.
And then having to go the long way on hole 9.
Both ready. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! And they're off again.
Dead even 1-1. This happened last time with Tyler, and he soared away from there. So let's see how he handles it this go around.
Tyler looking like... I'm pretty sure he got 0 wind. No, he got like some... He got wind, but it's pretty light. Actually,
Yeah.
no, it's 18 mph. I can't read.
Danny also has some pretty strong wind, pow-wise. But he still managed to put her on the green.
Pow-wise.
Danny's sinking it in at a 34. Tyler sinks it in at a 35. So they're pretty even. About a second apart. There's still a long ways to screw up here.
Danny is definitely...
0 win.
Danny is definitely really consistent with his beginners, but it's when he gets to the expert holes where he starts choking.
Tyler having to take an extra stroke here because 0 wind on 2 disallowed him to use driver strats.
Tyler is going for more consistent strats rather than risky. And as we learned last round, that did work for him. Because Danny is not very good with this. Like, well, I mean, like I said before, he's consistent with his beginners, even though he missed a putt, but later down the pressure starts getting to him. And Tyler can take advantage of that.
So Tyler now about a stroke behind. He had really bad wind here on 3. Now he's probably 2 strokes behind because that was a really hard putt to come back from.
Danny, now they're about a hole apart. And yeah, that wasn't, considering that Tyler got a par on hole 2 and 3.
Yeah.
And bad wind on hole 4. This game just does not want Tyler to win this round.
Yeah, two holes in a row with really bad wind for Tyler. Danny's had okay wind. Hasn't been the greatest, but... And some would argue that 3 holes in a row as Tyler had 0 wind on 2.
Still about a hole apart. Danny's gonna have to really mess up. Which Danny doesn't do very often.
It is possible, as we saw last game.
Danny making it pretty short. Is he gonna go for driver? No, he's just gonna put it in. Which works.
Nice par.
Oh. Tyler's putts this game are just not working for him.
Danny coming into 3. We're into 7. Taking the safe way. He knows how big of a lead he has. Well, he might not actually, but
Well,
also that wind is really crappy.
well, you never know. He might be watching the stream.
Nice on.
Stream sniper. Kappa.
Nice birdie.
Oh no. Tyler missing that driver chip. He probably shouldn't have gone for driver chip anyway, because that's pretty short distance, but...
Yeah.
Oh. That was... Danny not starting off with a good hole 8.
Yeah, bounced really high. It could have been a lot worse, but Danny could probably give up right now and still pull off with a win. That's where it's at.
They're about 2 holes apart. Danny would have to, like... Yeah, there's probably nothing Danny can do to, like, actually lose this game.
If he can LB this, he'll get, like, maybe a sub 5.
Nice on.
But he won't, because he's bad. Kappa. Ten Dog says that Tyler's just throwing.
Nice birdie.
Yeah, that first game was kind of sketch. Danny could sit here for a good 30 seconds, but he's not. A 5-16 for Danny.
5-16 is really good. Definitely hard to compete against that. And Danny posted in Discord, disappointed in my playing. Just shows how much of an, like, this shows that Danny's expectations for himself are that high.
They're finishing it up here, having to go the long way. It doesn't really matter. It would have just completely sealed the deal if they were right next to each other.
Tyler getting finishing up with a good hole 9, actually. Yeah, there you go. 6:09. About a minute apart from Danny's time. So yeah, Danny needs to win 2 more games if he wants to take home the victory now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! You never know what's gonna happen with the next games.
Yeah, we've seen in the past 2 games, Tyler coming back from the brink and picking up a win to just completely folding over. Both of them with pretty good starts to 1. Nothing too major.
Nice on.
Both getting a pretty fast birdie
Good birdie.
on hole 1.
Yeah. Looks like Danny coming in with a 32-33. And Tyler's probably going to get a 34-35. Seems to be how hole 1 has been treating them. Danny, very consistent at his hole 2s here. Tyler with some really interesting wind.
Ooh. Tyler also making it with the driver chip.
It's exactly what he needed to see.
Both these players know how to deal with the wind that they get. Because the driver can really come in useful when you have stuff like 30 wind.
Danny making it out onto the island. Tyler taking it safe. And he hit the tree, but did not land out of bounds this go around. It was a different tree he hit.
Danny going for the putt. Making it in.
Great eagle.
Danny is a task confirmed.
Yeah, Danny sinking in at a 134. That's even faster than the last 2. Or his last 3, technically.
Tyler is just a bit behind with his birdie on hole 3.
Yeah, about a 1 stroke behind. Danny with some pretty crappy wind here on 4. Anything to the back with, like, frontwards pins always isn't something you want.
Tyler overshooting it. He used a driver on that, didn't he?
Yeah, it's something that you used to see for everyone who tried to throw it into the bunker.
Yeah.
But it did not work well for Tyler. He also had some backwards wind, so I guess that's why he did go for the driver.
It's okay. He made a pretty good recovery from that by sinking the putt. Danny overshooting the green. Probably gonna go for driver. No? He's gonna use the wedge. If you looked closely at Danny's screen, he got a double hit.
I don't know if that double hit kind of kept him from chipping it in, but...
Tyler not too far behind now. Oh, Tyler making the chip in. Now they're close.
Yeah, Tyler is where Tyler succeeds is in these back holes.
Danny messing up the driver shot on hole 6 pretty
He's
bad.
done that before, but it's a lot better than just chunking it into the river. Tyler with 0 wind here. Could come in handy.
Danny failing the driver chip for once in his life.
Danny coming in 327. And Tyler coming in 326.
Nice shot.
It's going to be who screws up next on who takes this.
Oh,
Da-
Danny missing the trees. He has some
Nice shot.
bad wind. Probably shouldn't be going for it, but he is anyway.
Yeah,
This
and
is
I
definitely
said who
what
would screw
Tyler
up.
wants here. Danny is just choking now. He made the one bad play and now he's just falling apart. Tyler is not going for give up on 8. He knows that he can't lose his lead right now.
His wind wasn't the greatest in the world, but about a stroke and a half ahead is Tyler, and that's what he wants to see.
Oh no.
Nice approach.
Danny is really choking these driver chips now. Just can't make them.
Nice.
That probably sealed the victory for Tyler.
Yeah, especially if he can make it onto this middle island here, and it looks like he is. It's going to take Tyler overshooting this next shot and Danny all being to do anything.
Looks like Tyler overshot it, but that shouldn't be enough for Danny to win. Because the green on hole 9 is pretty easy, if you know how it works. Tyler finishing with the 514.
Nice on.
Danny finishing with the
Great
526.
eagle.
So Danny screwed up 7, and Tyler capitalized on that, picking up his second win, and we're moving on to a game 5, and they're dead even 2-2.
So how many wins does one need now? Is it still 4 or 5?
Yeah, they just need to pick up 2 wins now.
So basically in best 7 it's just first to 4.
Yeah, first to 4.
Yeah.
Oh, Tyler, how much Tyler would like this to be a 3-1 right now.
Alright. Both are ready. 3-1 set. Alright. 5, 4. It seems that Tyler's timer has already started. Alright, there you go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
So dead even moving to game 5. This is the first match out of the, I believe it's the first match out of the 5e best of 5s and best of 7s that we've seen a 2-2.
Yeah. These are the top 2 players for this category. So they're definitely gonna be trading some wins.
Get it, trading some wins.
You know what I meant. It's like going back and forth.
Nice approach.
Speaking of win, Danny with some pretty good one here on hole 1. Tyler similarly. I think Danny with the upper advantage, getting another 32 on 1. Tyler they're pretty much the same, 32-35 hole 1.
Yeah. Danny very consistent with these driver chips on 2. Definitely has experience with them, considering he resets most to hole 1 and 2. Probably.
Tyler not going. He had some really bad wind, and he decided not to go for driver chip there. taking the normal route. It's going to be a little bit slower. However, I think it's going to be safer. Danny, for the first time, deciding to take it safe. So does Tyler. Taking it the safe route.
Danny is playing really good right now. He's not messing around anymore. A 132 beginner for Danny.
It's been faster every time on Danny's end.
But like we've seen, that doesn't always mean he's gonna win.
Nice on. Nice birdie.
Danny, not... Well, I wasn't really paying attention, but it was about like 32nd. Hole
Nice
4.
shot.
Definitely took his time there.
Meanwhile, Tyler landing in the bunker here. He's about a stroke and a half behind or so. This will put him about 2 strokes as he landed in the bunker. And Danny not being able to get hit by a tree. That was a really overshot there. Danny continually overshotting 5. And I think that's where Tyler starts to time save. I don't know what Tyler was doing there to scoot over so fast. However, it worked out.
Good birdie.
And Danny missing his putt.
Yeah. And like we've seen before, Danny messing up once might be all Tyler needs to take the victory. Tyler making the good putt. The good putt. Why do I say it like that?
Okay, here's where Danny screwed up last time, was the start of 6. He's not going to make that same mistake.
Danny also making the putt.
Nice par.
Tyler with the 0 wind here. Chip in for eagle would really help him right now.
Oh, Danny missing the tree shortcut again. That might be all Tyler needs to just bring it home again.
Nice shot.
That was the bane of Danny last
Oh.
game, or last round.
Looks like Tyler also missing it. It seems that like everything that's happening to Danny is happening to Tyler.
Yeah, and Tyler needed to make that. I mean, they're still, depending on how hole 8 goes, who has the better wind on hole 9. But
Danny going for the green on hole 8 with that wind. Makes it onto the edge of the green. Normally with that wind, Tyler would have gave up, but... Oh no!
Nice approach.
I don't know if you guys saw that on Tyler's screen. It was a bit blurry, but he almost got the hole in one. He got a toilet bowl.
that hole in one would have totally put him ahead. But he's still ahead of Danny right now. It's about a 3-second lead for Tyler. It's going to come down to this last one. Danny taking it safe. Tyler taking it safe as well. It's going to come down to who misses a stroke.
Tyler hitting the rough, that's definitely gonna put him on the green more. Tyler has to make this putt to win.
Nice approach.
And he does it with the 520. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. For the first time, Danny is not in the lead.
Danny is in crunch zone time now. And imagine if Tyler won that first game, Tyler would have just taken it there. We're 2-3. Danny, for the first time, I think, in his life, has his back is against the wall here.
For the first time, Danny is really gonna have to play now. Like, he's gonna have to play more seriously than ever. Because if Tyler, he has to win 2, and then Tyler just has to win 1 more.
Yeah, it's all going to come down to these next two.
Alright. They're both ready. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! This has the potential to be the last game of the tourney.
We have game 6 here, and not what anyone would have expected. Tyler with the lead at 3-2.
Oh no, oh, Tyler not starting good. He undershot on accident. Actually, no, he may have done that on purpose.
Yeah, depending on the wind.
Nice
Yeah, he did that on purpose so that he could full shot with the driver and not go completely over the green.
birdie.
Because even if you have 30 wind, it definitely will. You can still overshoot with the driver.
And again, Danny, every single game so far
Danny not
has made a shorter hole one.
Danny not going for driver.
Nice on.
It's kind of weird wind.
Not going for driver. Danny knows he has to play it safe this time. He can't just mess around anymore. But Tyler overshot the green, so that's enough for Danny to get through.
Nice shot.
Danny this time going for safe strat or going to the island. Really good wind to go to the island on. And Tyler also going to the island.
Nice on.
Sorry if I'm not talking as much. I'm like really focused on this. This is intense.
This is very intense. This is the most intense golf you'll see
Like-
is Danny 137ing it.
Like, I'm getting scared and I'm not even racing. Danny definitely playing a lot better. He's gonna improve on the hole 4 time he got last time.
Nice birdie.
Meanwhile, Tyler undershoots it a little.
Nice shot.
These holes feel a lot longer than they really are.
Yeah.
Tyler's screwing up a bit. He's gonna get a par. I mean, but Danny's in the rough, so he's gonna have to put a little more effort. No, he's gonna have to
Gonna have
use
to
an
put some
extra.
oomph into this.
He's gonna have to use an extra stroke. Oh, I thought Tyler went to the water for a second. Bless you.
Thank you.
Can we get a hashtag bless you CMDR in the chat?
Nice par.
Ooh.
Who needs the bless right now is Tyler. He's about a stroke behind. Though Danny's had a really bad hole
Yeah.
5.
While you're at it, you guys can know. Well, while you guys are at it, you can also hashtag bless Tyler. Cause if Tyler beats Danny right now, this will officially be the most legendary race in all of Wii Sports speedrunning. What? I don't know. You guys saw what happened on Tyler's screen. I don't know, but like something really weird happened. It's like his ball went under the map.
Tyler, that's not what he wanted to see.
I think his ball went under the map or something. That's really weird.
Nice shot.
Danny not gonna miss the trees this time.
Nice on.
A little extra time to get over.
Great
That is
eagle.
a really strong win for Tyler to have to beat.
Yeah, it looks like Tyler's stream froze a bit.
So Danny with a 409 here.
For the first time, Danny is going for give up on hole 8. He must know his lead. Oh, but he's on
You must notice.
he's on a pretty bad side of the mountain. His ball has to go up before it goes down.
Yeah. That might actually Tyler out here. If Tyler has good wind coming in here.
Yeah, Tyler is also going for give up on hole 8.
Even with 0 wind on hole 8. But Tyler a much better of a give up. Okay, here it comes. Danny has pretty decent wind here and a really nice stroke.
It looks like Danny's gonna take it this round.
Yeah, unless Danny screws up his next
I
shot.
don't know what Danny can do for Tyler to pull ahead. If he goes for driver chip and then just well, he took some time on that putt, but that didn't happen.
Nice on.
Tyler's gonna have to driver chip. Well, Tyler will.
Nice birdie.
No. Looks like Danny takes the 6th round.
This one came down pretty close.
If Tyler would have gotten that driver chip, I'm pretty sure they would have tied.
Yeah, they would have been really close. I don't know. I think Tyler might have been able, because he had 0 wind on 8. He might have been able to play it normally and could have been a little safer on 9. But now we're all dead even 3-3.
Alright, they're both ready. Danny's saying, come on. He just wants to get this over with. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! Here it is, the final game of the tournament.
This is going to be interesting.
This is definitely the most trouble that Danny has gotten in a race. In a tournament race. Danny's gonna have to... Both runners are gonna have to do really well. This match is to take home the victory. So everything boils down to what happens on this.
This is for all the golf balls.
That's right, for all the golf balls. Oh, Danny missing the putt for birdie. The pressure is really getting down to him. He knows that this is for all and nothing. All or nothing. All and nothing. All or nothing.
That's exactly what Tyler wants to see here. Being a stroke ahead coming out of 1 is really rare against Danny. Tyler taking his time on 2 because he had really strong wind. Danny had similar wind.
Hey, Ten,
opting to go.
if Tyler wins, do we get the dead dog emote?
Nice shot.
Tyler not going for the island. He's not risking anything. Even though he had perfect wind to go for it. I don't think Danny got any wind, actually.
He got some. It was like up to the front. But...
Yeah, he got very light wind.
Nice approach.
Oh, Danny hitting that bunker, which might actually cost him because Tyler's going to be ending up on the green here. They are so close, it's not even funny. They're about 5 seconds apart.
Tower has an easier putt to make than Danny. But knowing Danny, he can probably make it. No, he misses it. Danny's really choking right now. Definitely what Tyler needs.
Nice par.
Yeah. Because as we saw in his hole 6, from last game. Anything can happen. Even the ball can go through the course.
Yeah, and you can also bonk the ball between like 3 trees. Danny is catching up to Tyler pretty fast here. But Danny's gonna not get the wedge chip.
Nice arm.
Tyler coming in 251.
Nice birdie.
Danny overshooting chip. Tyler can kind of take a small breath here coming into 6.
Yeah, his ball didn't go through the map, so. What really matters is if they get a good hole 7.
Nice
If you don't get, oh, Tyler not even going for a tree shortcut. Just gonna do it.
Good birdie.
Taking it safe. It's a good idea right now. He has a lead he can go with.
Nice shot.
Ooh, that's definitely an opening for Danny, but not a huge opening.
Nice arm.
Yeah, huge opening for Danny there.
A huge opening for Danny would be if Tyler completely screwed.
Nice birdie.
What? If Tyler completely screwed up, like hole 9 or something. Tyler's stream is kind of falling apart here, but we'll deal with it. Tyler going for give up on 8.
A smart idea here. The wind wasn't the greatest for him.
Danny is gonna try to make this putt. He isn't able to.
It's going to come down to hole 9. Who has better wind and who doesn't screw it all up.
And who has the better skill in general. Oh no. Oh no. Tyler makes it. Sorry, the quality's so bad on the stream I can't tell if he made or didn't make it.
Tyler with 0 wind. It would be nice to end her with an Albie.
Doesn't end it with
That's-
an Albie, but looks like he's gonna
That's
end
what-
it with a good eagle. And there it is. Tyler taking home the whole tournament.
The Canadians would be proud of him. Tyler coming in with a 514.
Can we get some motherfucking crabs in the chat?
The world record holder has been beat by Tyler, Canada, the country that doesn't exist. The Powys have been destroyed.
We'll probably stay live for a few more minutes just to talk with these two men. Oh, there was a network error. Please try again. I don't even know if Danny's here. He might be super pissed. He went
He's
off.
muted right now.
He went offline. Alright, so
5-2
I don't even remember how that. I don't even remember like the order in which they went. It was like. I'm trying to enter the score on challenge. Did Danny win?
Oh,
first?
I can do it.
Danny, me, Danny, me, Danny, me.
Danny, you. Then
I won 4.
yeah, you won 4.
I won 1, 3, 4, and 7.
Yeah, so it went Danny, Tyler, Danny, Tyler, Danny, Tyler, Tyler.
Right.
No. I won 3 and 4.
You went 3 and 4. Yeah, that's.
Yeah, you won 3 and 4 because you were 3-2.
I went 1, 3, 4, and 7.
Yeah, Danny just left. He's not even in the call anymore. So, Tyler, do you want to explain game 1, hole 9? Or was it game 2, hole 9?
I was listening to your commentary, and you said he had like a four after 6, so I'm like, okay. But, like, he was 45 seconds behind or something. He didn't know when it started, so that got confused.
Yeah.
I thought I like needed that to win.
No. What started as that came into a really good back half. It was always weird. Danny could keep up to like hole 5. Danny would always be in the lead unless he screwed up like his last game.
Yeah.
And then something would happen, whether hole 7, hole 6, hole 9.
He screwed up hole
Oh.
5 a couple times by the commentary. I know. Danny's just gone. He's not streaming anymore.
Yeah. I feel like Danny's probably really mad and he like broke something.
That's where we're getting the official commentary from Sparks from.
Rip Wiimote number 6.
Yeah. Apparently Sparks is Danny's brother. That might have been the noise in the background.
Oh god. Oh, that's his brother.
Yeah, I feel really bad
Threw
for him.
something on the ground and made a large crash.
I guess Danny got really mad. I don't know.
I knew Danny would be mad if he lost, but I didn't think it would actually happen.
Yeah, there was a lot of pressure on there. Sam DR, do you want me to end the tournament on challenge?
Yeah, end the tournament. It was a good one. There was some great games. There was some close ones, and in the end, we all knew that Wii Sports Resort would come in handy.
So the final results on challenge: the supreme champion is Tyler. The worthy adversary goes to Danny, and then Francesco maybe next time. I just like how I voice cracked when I said Francesco.
Francesco played well though. Like he only lost to me and Danny.
Yeah, like 10 said, hide the rum before he goes into a rampage.
Oh god. And the vodka.
He's just gonna drink the vodka and rum bottles and then just smash them on himself.
I ended my stream.
Like Tyler's name on Discord says, drunkdanny.flv. So yeah, that's it for the Resort Fest Wii Sports Golf 9 Holes tournament. We plan on hosting a Wii Sports Resort tournament pretty soon. It's gonna be hosted. It's gonna be hosted by me, Gaming Land, and I'll give you guys more details on later.
No post-match interview.
Yeah, like Sparks said, GG Tyler. Both runners did an amazing job. That was definitely the closest match of the tournament.
That match.
Besides,
Francesco and I was better. Honestly.
Yeah, Francesco versus Tyler. Actually, we had to
Nothing was gonna beat that.
We had to do more matches than there was available.
Yep, that was really good. Yeah, but in like I think there was only one match that wasn't close in that final.
Yeah, like I'm kind of worried for Danny because I feel like it's gonna be a long time before we hear from him again.
Yeah, Sparks. He didn't perform up to his game. I still had to do well.
Apparently, Sparks also Apparently, Sparks also witnessed Danny getting 443.
He had like really consistent average runs. Like he didn't have any great runs. He didn't have any bad runs. Like they were all like 5:30, give or take, like 10 seconds.
Alright, so yeah, we're gonna end the stream now. Like I said, Wii Sports Resort tournament announcement coming up soon. And we'll see you guys next time for Resort Fest Winter Rush. Hey! Alright. Dan Tower just laughs out of pity. Anyway, that was it for the Wii Sports Golf 9 Holes tournament. Tyler ended up winning, and we'll see you guys later.